Hey everyone, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I'm actually filming another episode while Franco's still here.
Hello.
Yeah, so I'm going to have him do some voices. That should be fun. So we're going to go ahead and start the trial. Let's do it. This should be fun, guys.
It should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, okay.
October 18th, 10 o'clock a.m. District Courtroom number 4. All right, cool.
Thank you.
I think it was.
You're going to voice the judge.
The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers.
And do you want to do Will Powers' voice too?
Sure, why not?
And Gumshoe's voice. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer at Studio One of Global Studios. Oh yeah, there's also a lot of puns in the names in this game. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. Have you seen that photo, boy? The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact.
I see. Very well. He's getting to the food. Very well, I would like to move on to your testimony.
Midge is a girl.
She's getting to the food. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness.
First, I would like to call a familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Good old Gumshoe. He's such a bad witness, always. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run through of the action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studio.
She's eating your shoes.
The security lady that works here at the studios was here at 1 p.m. that day. Past the security station, there is a gate, see?
See?
So, past there are the studios. I don't know what kind of voice I should do.
He's just kind of like the classic detective, so...
And here it is, Studio 1.
He says pal a lot.
And this is the scene of the murder where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15th, there were only 3 people here. Boy.
Midge is a girl!
Midge, girl.
Did you just call her bitch?
I said Midge! It's a bitch. I'm gonna move these shoes right here.
Okay, she just likes the shoelaces. Okay.
I don't want her to ruin my shoelaces though. Alright, where is it? The victim, Jack Hammer. Defendant Will Powers. And the young woman, the production assistant. All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead later that day, at 5 o'clock p.m., the production staff came to Studio 1 to perform rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled.
Because he's dead. Isn't that such a gross picture?
Oof. Looks like something on DeviantArt. The time of the death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai sword found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon.
I want to know what the magazine wrapped up in that guy's pocket says.
That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again?
Should I listen to that whole thing again? Oh, Jesus. If they're bothering to ask us, I guess that means that we should, right?
Does that mean I have to say it yes?
I hope that doesn't mean you have to read over everything again, but... I mean... If they're bothering to ask us, I feel like that means that we should listen again, because maybe Gumshoe will say something new.
I'm just a bit hot right now.
I'm sorry, could you describe that one more time?
I should have known it would have been you, pal. Fine, one more time for the mentally challenged lawyer.
Oh my god! Yeah, live it up while you can, Gumshoe.
To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see?
Okay, I might try to, like, skip through. Is he literally saying everything again? Okay, they did a run-through. We get it.
I don't want to say this whole thing again.
No, don't worry about it. The main gate to the studios. The security lady. She was here at 1. That's when her shift started, I guess. The gate. Okay. Studios. Studio 1. Scene of the murder. Okay. On the day of the murder, there were only 3 people. Okay. Is he really just gonna say the same shit? Like...
Looks like it.
Why did it ask us to do it again? I mean, maybe he's gonna say something new. That's the only thing I can think of. Sometimes Gumshoe is, like, pretty stupid.
Does he say new things when you say it twice?
Well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to figure out right now.
Does it ever usually allow you to do it twice?
No, it doesn't typically ask us if we want to hear their thing.
Maybe this case is so, like, complex that...
We'll just have to see.
There's even a picture.
Yeah. You see that magazine? What's it?
I think it just might be a newspaper.
Yeah, or whatever. It's just... That would be uncomfortable to wrap it all up on... Okay,
yeah,
whatever.
in your back pocket.
Like to hear it again. Okay.
Maybe you could just keep doing it in this eternal loop that you can never get out of.
I'm gonna say no, because I guess it was just for people who need to hear it again. People who aren't experienced. Yeah. I think I can probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record. Okay. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question. And that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood. Mm-hmm.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Are you ready to do this voice? You don't have to do a scary voice.
Yeah.
Just do something. Will the witness declare her name?
Why, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
He's like, oh God. Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
Ew.
It's like,
Your name, please! Seems Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie.
Get it? It's like she's a windy old bag.
So just call me Grandma by my name, even though I was really... Objection.
Objection. I object to this witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on stage.
Oh, good luck with that.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony. Yes, please.
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct? Yes, say, I was. And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you. Oh, you know your stuff, dearie. ... You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Hold up 1 second, I'm just gonna get another drink of water really quickly.
I'm just gonna keep playing while you do that.
Yeah, you can talk for her.
Witness's account. On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m. Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, that man right there, and he was heading toward the studio. Okay. You saw the defendant then? Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor.
Alright, I am back.
Okay, so you don't have to read what she's saying. First, I'm just going to press everything that she says. It'll get her to tell us a little more. So up until that time, anyone who wanted to could go into the studio, so before she got there.
Well, there was a security guard at the gate now.
Jesus. That's not a very good security staff if they only have one security guard and nobody's guarding it before she gets there.
But the main gate was locked, dearie. You needed an employee card key to get in. I can't do that weird voice again. My voice is gonna die if I do that.
Right, the card key that I have. So, what she's saying is no one who wasn't supposed to be there could get in before she got there. Was there anyone at the studios when you arrived at the guard station? So they'd been doing their rehearsal since the morning. A run-through?
They were working out a scene between the steel samurai and the evil magistrate. And they got the basic figures out by noon, and they were using the afternoon for practice. Rehearsals were supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon? She had errands to run that morning. That's kind of fishy. What kind of errands?
Oh, well, I know.
No. Answer the question. No, I don't know.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know?
Yeah, observing in the corner there. Midge, stop eating my chicken tenders.
She.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnappers! I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job!
Okay. I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyways, I always watch Hammers run through, always. Never missed an opportunity in all my years.
Oh my god. Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
What a wholesome person.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty. Not a bad idea. Okay, it was 1 when she got to the guard station. Did you see the victim then?
Did I see poor old Hammer? Nope. He'd already gone to the studio before I got back to the guard station. God, my old man wooden voice sucks.
Tell us what happened next. I can do her voice if you want me to.
Yeah, give my voice a rest.
Okay. So you were watching there the whole time? No breaks? Not even a second? Oh, of course! I'm a professional, you know! Or are you criticizing how I do my job, whippersnapper? No, it's just after seeing you eating those donuts in the guard station yesterday. Oh, we're calling her out. I can watch the gate and eat donuts at the same time! Snipper Whapper? Wow, we really got her riled up. Snipper Whapper. Old Windbag is losing it, Nick. Why don't you raise an objection?
So, the witness was on duty through the afternoon the whole time. Very well. What did you see?
Okay. So, okay. I don't know what pressing is really going to do here. How did you know that?
Oh, I have my ways. The overdressed young detective told me.
Do you want me to do her voice?
Yeah, do it,
Okay.
please.
I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. Wow. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job. Edgeworth is like, yeah. Poor Detective Gumshoe getting chewed out by a security guard. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Certain man walked right by me. 2? You're sure? Sure as spit!
Well, who was the man?
Really? You should try not to get so excited at your age. You might strain something. Bitch, you're the same age.
He's mad.
Now, don't get your skivvies all in a bunch. I'll tell you who it was. It was Powers. That man right there.
Hold it.
So you saw Mr. Powers. That's what I said! Got wax in your ears, Sonny? Nick, this is your chance. Yeah, time to pull out the secret weapon. I'll say it again. It was him. I guess I'm gonna present that photo to her right now. No, guide map. Powers is question mark photo.
Here we go.
let me get this straight, Oldbag. Miss Oldbag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just wait a moment, Mr. Wright. Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo-Old Tokyo. Miss Oldbag, is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? Of course! Didn't your mama teach you any sense, Sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right? Oh, he hadn't seen that picture yet. Yeah. Well, I wonder. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. Oh, I haven't seen that face of hers before. I know that! I wasn't born yesterday! Oh yeah, clearly you weren't.
No one in this court accused you of that, witness.
He's having trouble calling her Oldbag, apparently.
However, you do not have proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Oof, nosy old man. Of course I have proof. Yeah, news to me. Even Edgeworth is like, what? Even Edgeworth is surprised? The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you. Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even give it a second look. Oh god, we're throwing Gumshoe under the bus here.
Poor Gumshoe.
Wow, old Windbag has left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear your proof then.
Okay, she's testifying again. The man in the photo. I never say anything I don't mean, mind you. That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day. This is just him, like, mid-walk. That's how I knew it was Powers, Happy. Okay.
Fishy.
True.
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
She's got to be hiding something. I'll press her until she squeals. Ooh.
Ooh.
Ew.
Ew.
Ugh. Okay.
Hold it.
Whippersnapper! Hey, I haven't even said anything yet. I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow. The up and up. Youth today always whining about each other, pointing fingers this way and that. It's enough to make an old lady want to cry.
Millennials, am I right?
I know, right? Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness. He's like, please, God, don't make her upset. She's gonna bitch about it all day. I think Edgeworth has met his match. Okay. Okay, I mean, I'll press it even though she's not even saying anything here. Who was present at the run-through? Well, let's see. There was Powers, he's a Steel Samurai, then poor old Hammer, the evil magistrate, and me.
What exactly were you doing?
Observing, just observing. Creepy. What about the assistant? Oh, she was off moving backdrops around and such. So she didn't see the run-through then. I saw Powers trip and fall.
Hold it.
Trip and fall? Yes, and to think, he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Powers sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt. Ew!
Oh.
I don't think he wanted that.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Yeah, please. Where was the assistant then? Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle. That seems important. You may continue your testimony. he broke one of the props. I'm curious to know what prop. He broke a prop? Sure did! His own samurai spear! Is there more than one samurai spear? His samurai spear? The murder weapon? Luckily I was there with my duct tape to fix it. Does the murder weapon have duct tape on it? This strikes me as a significant detail. Yeah, she should add this to her testimony. I better write this down in the court record. Yeah, okay. So this is saying that the murder weapon that was found does have the duct tape on it? That they're not two separate ones?
Thinking face emoji.
True. Was Mr. Powers' ankle badly sprained? Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. He went to his dressing room to rest up after lunch. Thus the nap. Anyway, I saw him dragging his foot when he walked. Dragging his foot? Okay. I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor?
Well, there is one thing that bothers me.
Which is?
Where is this steel samurai costume now?
Good question, actually. Actually, well, we couldn't find it. Oh, and Edgeworth is usually very thorough. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the steel samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers. Is it, though?
I suppose that's right.
Are you sure you're sure, Your Honor? Of course I'm gonna object. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the steel samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer.
True.
We have to consider that possibility also.
Yeah, somebody could have avoided the security camera and then put on the costume when they knew they were gonna get caught by the camera to implicate Powers. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please? Oh, no need to ask twice. She loves Edgeworth, to his dismay.
I think she wants to,
Just stop that thought right there, please.
Okay.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true? The only person I saw go through to the studio before then was Will Powers. Well, you weren't there till 1. What if somebody got there before you, right?
Yeah.
No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them. Yeah, but you only got there at 1.
So, if no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be that this steel samurai did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. Time before Hammer's death was 2:30. Okay. Hold it. How do you know that? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective, and then, after some rubbish about it being a secret pal, he told me everything. I see Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officer's fondness for donuts. Okay. Are you absolutely sure? Oh, quite, Sonny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all. Nobody suspicious looking? Right. That's a weird thing to say, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
No one else went there. Okay. What about before you got to the guard station? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention... If they had, I would have seen them. But not if you were in the place with everybody else. Are you sure? All of my questioning right now is just, are you sure? The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness. That's right, Sonny! You let him have it, edgy boy. Edgy boy? Ugh. He's like, please no. Old Windbag sure has balls, or, well, You know what I mean.
This is definitely T-rated.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details after all. Or for that matter, entirely forgetting them. Why was Maya's mouth moving for that? She wasn't talking. How convenient. Something for you to look forward to, perhaps. Yeah, Maya, you're gonna be just like that when you're older, I'm sure. Okay, so this was everything. Okay, so what can I show her? So Samurai Spear, the photo, the card key, the guide map, and the autopsy report. 2:30 p.m. Okay, let's see. So I pressed everything, right?
Yeah.
The only person I saw, okay. No one else went there. So, this statement gives me pause. If they had, I would have seen them. But she wasn't there until 1. Okay, okay, so I cycled through all of her stuff. Okay, what am I supposed to show her? Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, what do I...
Maybe just keep...
What do you think I should show her? So there's this, 2 p.m. Okay.
And there's also 2 photos, too.
Right, and we only seen the first one. And then the card key. So she was saying nobody could have come in without the card key, right? But like... Yeah. Okay, and then the guide map. Let's see. Okay. Ugh, what do I show her?
You can't just keep projecting, right?
No, I'll lose health if I present evidence at the wrong point. The only person I saw... I mean, what? Do I show her the photo? No one else went there. Maybe if I show her the card key, like somebody else could have. I'm just gonna... I don't know. Oh shit, I think I got it wrong. Yeah. Okay, I got it wrong. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Yikes. Ugh, okay. You gotta think. No one else went there. Aw, Midge. No one else went there. Okay, well, I'm gonna show the photo again, even though I already frickin' showed that, but I hope that I'm not wrong.
Let's cross our fingers.
Hold on. Yes. Look at this photograph one more time. This is kind of the same argument that we made before, but okay. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? Yes, sirree, Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here... Oh yeah, there should be 2, right? Them entering and them leaving. And there is a set... This is where we're going to be like, where's the second photo?
Gotcha.
So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Ooh, she's going to get it handed to them.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening. That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo are printed the words, October 15th, 2 p.m., photo number 2. Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny? Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. Photo number 2? The computer only held data for 1 photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Did she delete a photo? Can you even do that? Shouldn't this photo be photo 1 if it really was the only photo? Aw, shit.
Order? This is getting exciting. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not 1, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for 1 of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? I wonder. Only someone with access. The security lady herself. You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers. You just want him to be guilty so bad, don't you? But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean. Midge, don't frickin' eat my chicken tendies.
Can the witness please explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Edgy boy, help. Huh? Believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either. Okay.
I'm so excited.
Some help you are. You are a whippersnapper too. I'm gonna stop the recording and just start it again, just to make sure that the game audio saves. Okay. And we're back. Okay.
Hello.
You're a whippersnapper too. I already read that one. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way. Wow. You're really gonna tell us this now?
I see.
Even he's done with her shit.
Your testimony, please.
God, she's testified like 3 times already. The other person. Okay. You gonna hide stuff from us this time? Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see? Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out 1 photo that day. Shouldn't you, keep all of those? Isn't that your job? Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this. Well, of course, Sonny. I've only just remembered it. Ugh, God.
Right, anyway, Miss Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Jesus, her testimony was like 2 sentences. Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. Okay. Okay. One other important job to do. Oh, Midge, what a cutie. Another job? That's right. I check all the people that pass by the main gate that day. I look closely at every one of the photos that security camera takes. Do you back up all the security camera data? She should. Well, they keep telling me to, yes. But those computers are just so frustrating. So what, instead you fucking throw away half the photos? Makes sense. What even constitutes suspicious looking? How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking? That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part. The Steel Samurai has a mask on. For the most part? This is a murder trial, Miss Oldbag. Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers photo, did I? I think she's missing the point. Okay. Well, we better see this photo. Well, who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Yeah, jeez. A fanboy. Fanboy? Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day. Really? You're just telling us this now? You said there were 3 people there. Yeah. Wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. And that drain was open. We saw it. I don't know if you saw it, Franco, but I saw it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this right here. It looks more like a vent to me, to be honest, but the grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they all come in. They come in through the drain. If you know this, as a security lady, shouldn't you, repair it? Mm-hmm. I told you they were freaks. Oh, and... They're kids, children, whippersnappers. Well, yeah, it's a kids show. Kids? So, on the photo that you erased, it was a boy, probably 2nd or 3rd grade. Okay. What? Why are you so shocked at that? I don't get it.
Order? Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him. A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. That's, I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay much mind. That's why I erased the data. Nick? What's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect. Yeah. Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
I'd like to take a 5-minute recess.
Oh, this will be a perfect place for us to stop.
I want the defense and the prosecution to consider the new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Yeah, I think the witness is the one that needs to hear that.
I think the witness is under a lot of suspicion right now.
Okay. You're good. Mr. WP?
Yes.
Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio?
I didn't go to the studio. I was sleeping, honest.
So, who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was on the corner in the dressing room.
Oh, so somebody went into his dressing room to take it?
Anyone could have walked in and taken it away, really?
That makes me think of that assistant girl. What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume.
Get it, steel. A steel samurai costume?
So, where would this leave me?
It doesn't look good. You're the only likely suspect right now. Nick! What are we gonna do? First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right! And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. Oh, they're telling us that if we do it wrong, then we're gonna fucking lose.
You don't sound very optimistic.
I'm not optimistic at all, actually. Hey, Nick, it's time. Ooh, okay, let's go.
This is intense. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Poor guy. Okay, well. Oh, what? I thought it was gonna make us pause. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. Thanks so much for watching this episode. I hope that you liked Franco's cameo again.
Thank you.
Yes, his beautiful voice acting. And I'll see you all in the next one. Maybe we'll finish the trial. I don't know how long it's gonna take for this trial to finish. It might actually take a while. I feel like I remember this case being pretty complicated. But anyways, thank you so much, guys. And have a good one.
Oh man.
Bye.
You gotta tell me what happens at the end.